Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. In tonight's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the 1989 comedy film starring John Candy, Uncle Buck. So I have the movie Uncle Buck on VHS, and I also recently watched the whole movie on Netflix recently. So this movie is available to stream on Netflix. And so I remember watching clips from Uncle Buck a long time ago, back like when I was like a teenager, and then all the way up until recently, I watched the whole movie on Netflix. So anyway, in this movie, John Candy stars in this John Hughes comedy as an indie, good-natured bachelor who is left in charge of his nephew and nieces during a family crisis. Unaccustomed to suburban life, fun-loving Uncle Buck soon charms his younger relatives, Miles and Macy, with his hefty cooking and a new way of doing the laundry. But his carefree style that doesn't impress everyone, including Tia, his rebellious teenage niece, and Shanice, his impatient girlfriend. Uncle Buck is the last person you think of to watch the kids. But with a little luck and a lot of love, he manages to surprise everyone in this heartwarming family comedy. And, yeah. Yep, so besides John Candy, the movie also stars Macaulay Culkin. And yeah, because this was actually the first movie that John Candy and Macaulay Culkin worked on. And then the following year in 1990, Macaulay Culkin and John Candy worked on another John Hughes film, even though John Hughes produced it only. They both worked on the first Home Alone. Yeah, and this movie, Uncle Buck, was their first collaboration between Macaulay Culkin and John Candy. So yeah. After watching the whole movie on Netflix, I gotta say, I really enjoyed this movie. I know a lot of my friends and family members also enjoyed this film too. Yeah, because I liked I liked pretty much almost every single thing about this film. And sure, while it does have a little bit of flaws here and there, I mean, I can't really think of a flaw that I have with this film because I just really enjoyed this film a lot. And I just think it's a great movie from 1989. And of course, I remember getting this movie on VHS, I think back in like 2021 or something like that, from what I remember back in my, if some of you guys have seen my past media update videos. Yeah, so the movie's rated PG and the runtime is an hour and 40 minutes. Like, John Kelly's in the film too, who plays Tia, and Amy Madigan, who plays Shanice. I thought they were both pretty good in the film, and you know, John Candy's always a funny guy to watch in his films. And yeah, John Candy, he was great in this film as Uncle Buck, and you know, John Candy was just he did terrific in this film. And Macaulay Culkin also did really good in the film too. And yeah, and Mike Starr, I've known that he was in some other films that I know and seen before. And Mike Starr actually plays the clown in this film during one scene in the film, I think during the birthday scene. And yeah, he was there. And yeah, because like I said, a lot of my friends and family members really enjoyed this film. And that it's like very funny, and it's got the humor itself is also very hilarious too. Yeah, and also one of my favorite scenes in Uncle Buck is actually the scene where they're at this bowling alley. Yeah, because I always love movies that have bowling in it, since you know bowling's actually my favorite sport. So it's got like a little tape here, the VHS tape here, and yeah. And since this movie came out in 1989, I'm guessing this VHS tape was probably printed in sometime around 1990 or something. Since I know this movie came out in August of 1999, which was 10 years before I was born. And yeah, and I gotta say, John Hughes actually does and I really do appreciate John Hughes' work, and he did a great job working on this film. Yeah, because I always adore John Hughes' work and his films too. Oh yeah, and plus I almost forgot to mention, this movie Uncle Buck also has a TV show as well. The TV show Uncle Buck of the same name. The TV show I remember came out in the year 2016, but it never got me interested in checking out the show. And plus, and I gotta say, guys, now that I've seen the whole movie, the movie itself is definitely a lot better to watch than the show itself that came out in 2016. Yeah. Most of you guys can agree with me on that. So overall, Uncle Buck was a great film and also a very funny film too. And I'm going to give Uncle Buck 4 stars out of 5. And yeah, if you have not seen Uncle Buck yet, then I recommend giving this one a watch. And there you have it, guys. That's my movie review on Uncle Buck. And that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.